Hey everybody, Chris here, U-Joint Off-Road, North Carolina. Wrapping up this 2023 Coachman Leprechaun. It's a E450. It's a 2023, so it's got the 7.3 Godzilla, our favorite engine, with our 6-inch lift on 33-inch Nittos. It's a super nice rig, came down from Wisconsin for the conversion, and it's going to be going real far. The owner's getting ready to retire and has a lot of big plans for it. Alaska, stuff like that. So a little bit jealous, but super excited that they picked us to build this rig for the family to enjoy. So normal stuff for all the RVs we build. 6-inch kit on 33s, custom spec springs front and rear. We're on a 285/70/17 front Nitto Recon Grappler with an American Racing Baja wheel in black. Single Fox 2.0s. Up front, we've got our loaded FB002 front bumper. So it's got the Warren winch, Baja design lights. We've got an amber fog, a clear fog, and a clear spot. Warren VR12S winch, front receiver, Anderson plug, front OBA port, Factory 55 thimble, and our U-Joint Agency 6 fair lead. Up front, it's one of our new Stage 3 front axles. 456 gears, 14.5-inch diameter rotors, Dynatrack knuckles, hubs, spindles, serviceable wheel bearings, all of that fun stuff. Got a Hellwig front sway bar, which we do on all the RVs. Really tightens up the handling. We just picked up a customer on a rig that he's driving home to California right now, and before we even left the parking lot, he was like, yo, this thing is a completely different animal. So let's move around. I think the model number, yeah, here we go. So it's a Coachman Leprechaun 260 DS. Out back, we've got our Dodge 17-inch wheels, machined for the E-Series hub bore, with a 255/80/17 Nitto Recon Grappler. All spring in the back as usual. It's got our overload airbags and direct mount sway bar links. There's the passenger side OBA port. We try to go about mid-wheelbase on the OBA ports. This one, actually, we wound up going 4 OBA ports. It's got one on the front bumper, one on each side, and then one at the rear. Custom bumper in the back turned out pretty cool. Got a spare tire mount, 2 storage boxes with a little open tray on the top. You'll notice we blocked this rear box. It's got a hatch right here, so it's a bit redundant to have that in the back. And the customer said, I don't plan on using that, so go ahead and block it and get the spare. I'd rather use the real estate for that. Here's our rear OBA port with the airbag shraders. Got a little baby step there. And he wanted some auxiliary lights in the back. It's kind of hard. We didn't want to put them underneath because they would get in the way of the step. And we just thought, let's make a little pod and put them on the top. So these are the rigid SR series lights that we use in our regular rear bumpers for the E-Series vans. So they're pretty cool. I'll turn them on real quick. Those lights are super bright, and they have the red ring. So turned out really neat. Super happy with that. And over here, we got the plate. OBA system's underneath. I'm not going to crawl under there because it's wet. But I think I mentioned it's a 7.3 Godzilla. It's got the 6R140 transmission behind that with a slip yoke 1128 new process transfer case bolted up to the rear of that. Custom drive shafts, the usual stuff. Drives amazing, and yeah, looking forward to seeing pictures of this thing in the wild. If you don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, please do. Also, be sure to follow the Colorado shop. They're U-Joint Off-Road _CO on Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel. You can see what those guys are doing. They just moved to Montrose, and they're already turning out builds over there and kicking ass. So thanks for all the support, and talk to you guys soon.